Let's play Forza Horizon 5 here on Steam Deck, and let me show you my settings that I use here in order to get 60 frames and using this in the same time high graphics. As you see, the game looks absolutely crazy here on Steam Deck, and it's super stable. As you see here in the left, you have the frames. I'm pretty sure you know that by now, but maybe there are some new subscribers here. And here in the left, you see VKD3D. Basically, is the Vulkan driver, API driver. Not all the games will use that driver. Here is the game. I have it from Steam Store. Playable, as you see here, Steam Deck compatibility, and more than playable because you'll get a great experience. So let's immediately we will discuss more about. So as I said, the game is using the Vulkan driver, way better than OpenGL driver. And not every game will use Vulkan driver. You can do a search on Google what is Vulkan API driver and what are the benefits. Short story, basically you'll get better experience, better frames, better graphics with Vulkan driver. It's automatic, everything. Basically, the Steam Deck is using in this game Vulkan driver. And let me show you the settings. You have two options. Either you can decide to use the FSR or not. If you don't want to use the FSR, you have to go here in video and you have to disable resolution scaling. I have at this moment the resolution scalings, this one, set to quality. Basically this is the FSR active in the game. It's something marvelous. I will advise you to activate it in any game, especially where you have FSR 2.0 like in Doom. It will do some magic, real magic. Also in God of War, you won't notice the difference if you use high graphic. You will notice the difference in frames, but you won't notice the difference in graphic if you use FSR or original graphic. Basically, you will gain extra frames, 10, 50, 10, 15, 20 frames depending on game. So, for example, if you play a game with 40 frames, with FSR you can get 60. And these are the settings for the graphics. As you see, I have high graphics, most of them. I decided to deactivate the night shadows. They will use a lot of hardware. I don't use motion blur. It uses a lot of GPU power, and I don't like it in games. I prefer any game without the motion blur. And I use these ones. My advice: deactivate the MSA, FXA, TAA, deactivate them. You won't get a better experience visual, I mean. They will drop your frames. For example, instead of playing most of the time with 60 frames, you will play 55, 50, 60, so you will have sometimes 48. They will have a huge impact on your device. Plus, you will notice that the game looks better without them. Here, at least in this game, you can try for yourself. So I don't know why previously I've changed this. I don't know if it has an impact or not. Um, and these are the other settings that I use. You can play with them with medium high. You can see how the frames are impacted. Sometimes you need to restart the game, so I prefer to let them in this way. So this is the game. As I said,
turn right. 100 yards, turn right.
as I said, you can play either using the FSR or not. It depends on you. My advice: activate the FSR because you will gain extra frames, and the game will look basically the same as we take a look at the graphic as the original graphic. I mean, without the FSR. As you see, sometimes the frames will go below 60, 54. You know, it's acceptable. Also, you can play the game at high graphics or ultra graphics if you activate, for example, the refresh rate and you set it here to 40 hertz. This is another benefit that Steam Deck will offer for the players.
Turn left.
So you have a lot of possibilities here.
400 yards, turn right. Recalculating route. Oppo Superstar. Alex is busy, but he told me to tell you there's a classic off-road vehicle in a barn not far from the festival.
Anyway, the experience is magnific with this game, and of course you can improve these settings. I don't say they are the best; they are the best for me anyway. The graphic is crazy here. Of course, there is room for some improvements regarding the light, probably.
In 400 yards, turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
No way.